and I knew nothing about coding. But you guys do. You guys have the power to change things.
I want your job.
I want you to have my job.
Welcome back. Let's see what's happening in the market. Cyrus Henry is here to bring us all the details. Cyrus?
Thanks, Kennedy. I'm Cyrus Henry, here with your Bloomberg Business Report. Let's get started. Since 1956, Payless has sold an abundance of discount shoes. After 63 years of being in business, the shoe company will soon close its doors. The downfall of the franchise began after they filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Due to the increasing amount of online shopping on sites such as Amazon, Payless will close 2,100 store locations in the United States and Puerto Rico in the next upcoming months. Amazon recently decided not to build its new headquarters in New York after members of the community voiced their opinion on why the project should not occur. Amazon spokeswoman Jody Seth stated a number of states and local politicians have made it clear that they oppose our presence and will not work with us to build the type of relationship that are required to go forward with the project we and many others envisioned in Long Island City. In November, Amazon determined that the two headquarters would be split between New York and Northern Virginia, giving 25,000 workers overtime. Gamers can celebrate because Nintendo is unveiling a whopping 18 new games for its Switch console. The new titles include the much-anticipated Super Mario Maker 2 and Zelda: Link's Awakening. The company hopes to increase its Switch sales with this to move as the gaming console has not been doing as well as projected. Bloomberg reports that the company's shares fell 29% last year. It also sold 3 million less Switch consoles. Maybe Mario can bring the company back on track to its glory. Say bye-bye to busboys at Red Robin's. This past Monday, the dining chain announced it would be eliminating busboys at 570 restaurants. The company blames the position slash on rising labor costs during the minimum wage increase. Experts say the move alone will allow the company to save $8 million. This is the second position Red Robin has recently cut. Last year, the company cut its expediter position, which nearly saved it over $10 million. Moving forward in health news, rising lead levels in local areas have concerned doctors. Since 2012, Newport News and Portsmouth areas have been showing a rise in lead levels for children. Recently, the 2017 statistics show a rate of about 166 cases per 100,000 children under 16 in Newport News, compared with 69 in Portsmouth and 40 in Norfolk. The rest of Hampton Roads has significantly lower rates in September. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency organized a workshop in Portsmouth where local health officials screened children for free and tried to raise awareness about potential exposure to the contaminant. The CDC says a salmonella outbreak linked in a raw turkey was infected 63 people. As of last Friday, the outbreak began in November of 2017 and has a total of 279 reported cases in 41 states and left one person dead in California. To avoid being infected, the Department of Agriculture Food Safety Service recommends that raw meat be thoroughly cooked to an internal temperature of 165 degrees. Also, anyone preparing meat must wash their hands thoroughly before and after. There's a scary new illness going around causing deer to be zombie-like. Cases of chronic wasting disease, more commonly known as zombie deer disease, has been reported in at least 24 states and 2 provinces in Canada. The fatal and uncurable illness gets its name from the way it erodes the brains of free-ranging deer, elk, and moose, causing them to salivate and act lethargic in a zombie-like state. According to some experts, it is very likely that human cases will occur in the future due to composition of deer meat. To be safe, the CDC is recommending that people do not touch, roadkill, or handle the eat meat from deer, elk, or moose. I'm Cyrus Henry, and that's your Bloomberg Business Report and Health News. Back to you, Kennedy and Dylan.
Thanks, Cyrus. Later on in the show, find out which HU team won big in the Big South this past weekend.
We're coming up, and right after the break, find out if we'll be getting snow like our friends up north.
We'll be right back. Stay with us.